But this so-called narrative that they are peddling now, because now that's the narrative that, oh, me and my family want to oppress this guy because we have legal muscle. Come on, man. I know they find trouble, Baba. You know, I know they find trouble, Baba. I dey my day. You set your ring light, begin to talk all this nonsense about me, and you expect me to sit down. I afforded this guy a phone conversation.
Yeah, I wanted to speak about
Seun Kuti is a mutual.
Yep.
I saw when this thing first came out, I saw Seun Kuti saying on his Instagram live that he knew about it, something. So I called him. What's in with this, Baba? So Seun must have called him, and then he reached out to me. And on the phone, this guy was instantly defensive. From the big, like, bro, I try and listen. Like, what are you even already fighting about? And he said to me, without mincing words,
what do you think of his activism?
To be honest with you,
what do you think?
Ideally, you know, I probably would have said, I don't want to talk about it, but
you're one of the most intelligent people.
Yeah,
you can walk that tight line.
Yeah, it's not an issue for me. And also because there's been quite some misreporting going on.
Facts.
To answer your first question,
yes. What do you think about his activism?
I don't know much of it. I'll be honest with you. I don't know much of it. Prior to the first video where he mentioned me and my dad, I hadn't seen much of him. I hadn't seen.
Yes.
What I had seen, what I remember seeing was, I think this was probably like a while ago. Some stuff about people that didn't have NAFDAC and they were selling products, and I thought, okay,
that was the beginning. Yes.
At that time when I saw some of those clips, I was like, okay, this person seems to be doing something right. You know, this is a good cause.
Facts.
You know, but aside that, I wouldn't lie to you, I really haven't seen much of his work.
Which can happen because social media algorithm takes people different ways.
Yeah. Now this person one day thought it wise to turn on his ring light, sit down, and via direct statements, insinuations, and innuendos, allege that myself and my dad connived with some certain individuals to manipulate justice and bribe the EFCC, and adding that the reason I've done this is because I have a homosexual relationship with Bobrisky. Going further to say that my posturing as an activist, everything is false.
Yeah. How did you feel about when that came out? Personally, how did you feel?
How would anyone feel? It's horrible things to say. Absolutely no proof. Why would you just come and allege all these things? You have absolutely nothing to support all these statements. And this is why I say, when we speak about seed of discord, just ordinary Nigerians, I think also need to be a lot more careful in jumping into conclusions, and let's just look at things a bit more objectively, you know. And somebody just coming up and alleging something shouldn't be the basis for which you draw your conclusion. What has this person shown to support this allegation? And what a lot of these people are now saying, why don't you face this? Okay, well, now via my counsel, I wrote to the person that he's alleging or he's attributing all these statements to, and the person has denied that absolutely no money was paid to me or my dad for nothing. All these things are false, basically. So now you have to defend yourself, because he who alleges must prove. I have gone to court for defamation of character, because that's clearly what this is. Now, recently it was reported that the court has ordered 500 million naira to be paid, blah, blah, blah. I mean, that's false. The case of defamation is still very much in court. Yes, we have instituted proceedings for defamation because, of course, that is what this is. That is very much still ongoing. However, there's something called interim applications, which you can do. While a substantive case is still ongoing, you can apply to the court for an injunction
to hold on to something,
because this defamation still subsists, this video I speak of is still very much on his page, on his pages. He has not taken them down.
And the application was for him to take those down.
So the ruling that the court, exactly, thank you very much. The ruling that the court gave was take this down and desist from any further defamatory remarks pending the determination of this substantive suit. That is what that is. That is what has been decided upon. Of course, in my defamation suit, I'm going to ask for damages because that is the only remedy available in a civil suit. I'll have you know that there's a criminal angle to defamation. I chose not to go that route.
So there is a criminal angle.
There's a criminal angle to defamation now. He could very well have been arrested. But this so-called narrative that they are peddling now, because now that's the narrative that, oh, me and my family want to oppress this guy because we have legal muscle. Come on, man. I know they find trouble, Baba. You know, I know they find trouble, Baba. I Dey My Dey. You set your ring light, begin to talk all this nonsense about me, and you expect me to sit down? I afforded this guy a phone conversation.
Yeah, I wanted to speak about
Seun Kuti is a mutual.
Yeah.
I saw, when this thing first came out, I saw Seun Kuti saying on his Instagram live that he knew about it, something. So I called him. What's in with this, Baba? So Seun must have called him, and then he reached out to me. And on the phone, this guy was instantly defensive. From the big, like, bro, I try and listen. Like, what are you even already fighting about? And he said to me, without mincing words, he said, Shebi, you are a lawyer, go to court. In my opinion, this person,
during the conversation to try to find common ground,
this person, in my opinion, wanted the litigation. Now, what he thinks that does for him, I do not know. I do not know what he thinks that does for him. I don't know if he thinks it will posture him as some sort of hero. But he clearly wanted the litigation. Without that conversation went, because as soon as you posted this thing, I sent you the pre-action notice saying what you've posted is a load of bollocks. You know, absolutely false. I need you to take it down and offer an apology within a certain amount of time. What did he do? Nothing.
I thought I saw, first of all, apologies from Seun, and then I saw I believe I saw an apology from him too.
So Seun Kuti did his because of, you know, the things he said on his live, you know, but that's aside.
Yeah.
He didn't offer an apology. He said, and this was at the House of Assembly when he was invited to this panel, said a few words, you know, some people are taking advantage to tarnish the image of my dad. Absolutely did not mention my name. Has been dodging mentioning my name ever since I wrote to him. That same day, posted something on his Instagram story at Fauzi Bad Guy. Oh, I wish say you dey here to see what's in the happen for you.
Yeah.
Come on, man. Bro, what are you doing? This is not an apology. This defamatory publication still exists on your page. What are you doing? What is this? And you people are trying to peddle a narrative that I'm an oppressor. Are you people in?
Your track record,
bro,
definitely.
Go to my comment section now as we speak. Go to my comment section.
Negative?
Go to read comments, bro. Just go read comments by yourself.
Negative?
You will see where people dey. And this is the reason why a lot of people say things like, oh, Nigerians deserve what they get. I don't like to make statements like that, because really and truly, nobody deserves the amount that we go through, bro. Nobody does. But when you don't take your time to carefully assess scenarios and you jump on cheap manipulation tactics and you then spew negativity at somebody for absolutely no just cause, of course people are going to say stuff like that.
People buy into that. What about the audio that he had presumed to have played, which alleged that the other person was saying what they had said?
And that's what I'm saying. That audio now has been denied by the person that he's alleging was the author. And bro, he who alleges must prove.
Must prove.
So, and he has a lawyer. His lawyer has been in contact. So I imagine his lawyer would have explained all these things to him. So since he really, really desperately wants litigation, the rest of the explanation will be done in court.